Hey there folks, Jay here. I've got a very important video for y'all today. It's one I've been promising for a while now for a few people, and it's important because it affects probably most of us, especially anyone who has a bank card that has a symbol on it that looks like this. That symbol means that the card has a device in it that allows for remote frequency identification, or RFID. That allows you to tap to pay at a payment machine. It's also the same technology used in keyless entries. If you have a card or a badge that allows you access to a door simply by walking up to it and tapping your wallet or a card up to the device, then that card also has the RFID technology in it. Basically, it's a simple setup. It allows a radio frequency to engage an antenna or activate an antenna. The antenna creates a little bit of electricity. The electricity runs a chip, and the chip broadcasts the information using that electricity to the machine that sent out the signal in the first place. And it's really simple. It's been around probably since, let's see if I remember my research, sometime in the 70s. It's based on radio technology that goes all the way back to the beginning of radio. Before I continue, please remember that I'm not an industry professional. If you have any concerns about your bank card or any other technology that you have, please check with some industry professionals. Talk to your bank, your financial institution, ask them how to best protect your card. But one thing about these cards that disturbs me is anyone with the right equipment can easily pick up the identifying information on the card and then go and make a card, and there they go. They've got your card. The technology, like I said, it's been around a while, but it's really not that secure unless you find a way to protect the card from a device trying to get the information off of the card. There's a number of certified protective devices out there. There's some metal wallets, purses, little sleeves you can put in your wallet that will protect the card from radio waves that could compromise the card or get the information off of the card. Also remember that when you try to protect your card, it's only protected while it's within the device. As soon as you pull it out to pay, well, anyone within a decent distance of you can pick it up. The last time I checked into the range of some of these devices was back when I was actually in college, and this was coming up on 16 years ago, when I asked an industry professional, and he told me that the devices they had at the time could reach out 6 or more feet. They weren't programmed for that, but that's what they could do. And so if you're in line paying and somebody's got a device picking up information, well, you may have a problem. One of the best ways to prevent fraud in this case is to always check your statement. Always check it, and if you see anything wrong, report it. And it seems crooks like to pull a small amount of money out of your account, see if you catch it, and then go after the big amounts. Thankfully, there are laws that protect you from fraudulent transactions, but if you don't report it, then, well, that's not good. Also, you have a time frame, at least as of the time this video is made, to report it and get that information to your bank so they can go out and stop it. So make sure you actively look at your statements and check and make sure everything's good. What I do is I contact my bank. I actually call my bank probably once a week, get a running total on the account, and then just match it up with my ledger. And I don't use a little checkbook ledger. I actually have an SE ledger book that I use for all of my account transactions. That way I can keep track of them, keep detailed information about a particular transaction, tax information, all kinds of stuff. I can just have it right there. It's easy to access, and it's in a fairly large book. It's it's an SE ledger, and I've actually had that book for quite a few years now. I would say probably close to 16 years, and it works a lot better than a normal checkbook ledger. So keep in mind that may be something you might want to try doing yourself. Now, for those of y'all who don't really seem to understand what radio waves can and cannot do, I have a little clip for you. Now, this is mostly designed for humor or for fun, but this is what happens when you combine microwaves and a very small amount of hot gas. Now, before you hate on me, that's an old microwave, and it was done under controlled conditions. And I shouldn't have to tell you not to try this at home. And just so you know, the microwave works just fine. It's actually been on its way out for a while, and so I decided to try doing this while I had the opportunity. Please don't do it. I had controlled circumstances, but you can see how things went crazy very quickly. Folks, you can't see them, you can't smell them, you can't always feel them, but radio waves are definitely not something to be playing around with, and especially when it comes to your security. So just think about it. Like I said, that video is mainly for humor and for effect, but you get the idea. Well, that's all I have for this one. Thank you all for watching. I'm Jay. Have fun, be safe, and I will see you next time.